is.
Yes.
The president's action not only degraded the mission of a great university, which is a place for learning and debate, and protest is a part of learning, but this decision subjected our students and every single member of this community, staff, security guards, people who work in the cafes and cafeterias, to an unnecessary escalation of turmoil, both inside and especially outside our gates. Our purpose today is very specific. We gather as a faculty coalition, loose as such faculty coalitions are and must be, for 3 positions which were developed during an emergency meeting held by the Barnard and Columbia chapter of the American Association of University Professors.
Yay!
Over 400 faculty members attended this meeting. The chair of the Barnard-Columbia AAUP, Professor David Lurie, will introduce and read this statement. It is also available on the sheets of blue paper being handed out. I'm sorry we don't have enough. Thank you.
People need this?
Thank you, Julie. My name is David Lurie. I'm a professor in the Department of East Asian Languages and Cultures. I also teach in the Corps, and I am the president of the Columbia chapter of the American Association of University Professors. I will now read the declaration which we released this past Saturday following the mass emergency of the faculty held on the prior Friday, April 19th, 2024. We condemn, in the strongest possible terms, the administration's suspension of students engaged in peaceful protest and their arrest by the New York City Police Department. These acts violate the letter and spirit of the university statutes, shared governance, students' rights, and the university's absolute obligation to defend students' freedom of speech and ensure their safety.
Yes.
We demand that all Barnard College and Columbia University suspensions and charges be dismissed immediately and expunged from the students' records, and that all rights and privileges be restored to them immediately. Last, we demand that no disciplinary action be taken against any student protesters without due process, and that no police be permitted on campus without serious consultation with the Executive Committee of the University Senate. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Professor.
I'm Christopher Brown, professor in the history department. This is the first time I've ever held a microphone at a protest of any kind. I'm not sure whether that's something to take pride in or not. But I say it because this is not typical for me. I'm here because I am so concerned about what has happened at this university, with where we are now, and with where we are going. Thursday, April 18, 2024, will be remembered as a shameful day in Columbia's history. The president's decision to send riot police to pick up peaceful protesters on our campus was unprecedented, unjustified, disproportionate, divisive, and dangerous.
Yeah.
fortunate. We don't know how fortunate we are. We are fortunate that no one was hurt. With that kind of show of force, with all those firearms, all it takes is one person to get nervous, a table to fall, a car or a truck to backfire out on Amsterdam Avenue, shots fired. The New York Police Department does not belong on this campus except in moments of extreme emergency. And that show of force was a sign of weakness.
Say it. Say it.
In trying to show that they meant business, what they showed was their incompetence. But I want to say one other thing, and that's about the congressional testimony on Wednesday. And this is about academic freedom. It's also about Columbia. In 3 hours of testimony, the president of the university, to my mind, showed no pride in our institution. She said nothing meaningful. She said nothing meaningful about the virtues of this institution, of its people, of its faculty, of its staff, of its researchers, their dedication to excellence, their commitment to their students, the quality of the undergraduates and graduate students that we have here. A distinctive record of academic accomplishment and impact, the variety and rigor of the scholarship which is happening here today, the prospects for continued excellence. She didn't say anything about any of those things. She allowed slander of our institution to stand without rebuke. Soviet-style education, no response. Intolerant bigots, no response. I know these folks, and you know them too. That's not who we are, and she should know that. There were members of Congress who wanted to decide who should be disciplined on this institution and how much, what should be taught, how it should be taught, who should teach it, what academic departments should exist and which should not, who should serve in leadership positions, who should be promoted, who should be fired. Those are academic questions. Those are not congressional questions. What is at stake is not just faculty governance, it's institutional independence. It's the sovereignty of Columbia University and every university like this one. The United States has the greatest colleges and universities in the world. And that's why people come from around the world to study here, to research here, and to teach here. That's our inheritance. The universities like this one. And we would be fools not to defend it in every quarter of those who do not believe in the academic mission, the pursuit of academic excellence. So I have no confidence in her leadership, and I'm speaking only for myself. I have no confidence in the president's leadership. With what she has said, and with what she has not said, and with what she has done, and what she has not done, she has forfeited the privilege to lead this great university.
Education at Barnard College, chair of the Barnard Faculty Governance and Procedures Committee, and an alumna of Barnard College and Teachers College. I spent 11 years on this campus as a student, and I've now spent 19 years on this campus as a faculty member. Columbia University and Barnard College are first and foremost educational institutions. Students come here from all over the country and all over the world to be educated. The word education comes from the Latin educare, which means to lead out. How are we leading our students out? In zip ties? Flanked by police officers who noted that they encountered students demonstrating peacefully, not students who were a clear and present danger to themselves or others. Where are we leading students out? To buses? To police stations? For summonses? To bunker down in their dorms and refuse to leave because they have nowhere else to go? To their friends' couches or floors? To take shelter in faculty housing because they were rendered homeless in the city of New York? To disciplinary hearings for infractions of university rules? Is this what it means to be an educational institution? Is this what it means to lead students out? From the beginning of this crisis, our educational leaders have failed to provide balanced and caring messaging that acknowledges the real grief of our students and faculty on all sides of this issue. And their commitment to helping all of us get through these difficult times. Our educational leaders and trustees are running scared of outside forces that should have no place in the day-to-day work of knitting together a community of educators, staff, and administrators committed to our educational mission. The lockdowns, barricades, ID screenings, restrictions, policies, disciplinary processes have only added to the polarization, the fear, the distrust, and the animosity on this campus. How are we leading our students out, or letting our students lead us out? We demand the following: an immediate apology and amnesty for all students who have been suspended and clearing of their disciplinary records. An immediate rollback of university and college rules that restrict the time, place, and manner of assembly and freedom of expression. Without which our students would not be subject to such draconian measures. An immediate affirmation of the fundamental identity, mission, and goals of the university and its colleges as educational institutions that share an unwavering commitment to the pursuit of knowledge, freedom of assembly, freedom of expression, academic freedom, due process, and shared student and faculty governance. To all our students, I want to say that we are your faculty. We love you. We stand with you. We support you. And we decry an administration that would deny students shelter and sustenance and seek to discipline and punish over educating you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. And happy Earth Day. My name is Hillary Callahan. I'm a professor of biology at Barnard College. I'm also a proud graduate of Yale University, mid-1980s. I'm a botanist, but today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about legal history. Specifically, a man named Clarence Darrow. Clarence Darrow is famous for defending John Scopes in Dayton, Tennessee in 1925, 99 years ago. That trial remains an emblem of how wrong it is to treat teachers as pawns and scapegoats. Today, Earth Day, we insist otherwise. We insist on science and factual evidence. We insist on delineating the boundaries of certainty and uncertainty. We insist on honest, open, and difficult discourse. These are the preferred pathways to a more humane world, and it is often a difficult and controversial path. Last week, that path traced across a very green, excessively manicured lawn. That traipsing was met with an intemperate and regrettable response. And ever since, the faculty have been working with others to work tirelessly to undo that error. That's why our priority today is the students. And I want to let everybody know that Clarence Darrow spent the rest of 1925 defending a student, a college student. His name was Henry Sweet. And if you don't know about his trial, you should read up about it. I don't have time to go into it today. No, I'm serious. It's a very profound and important part of American race relations. At any rate, Darrow worked together with the NAACP to get Henry Sweet acquitted, and I'm hoping for something similar for all students, not only in the face of the law, but in the face of their own educational institutions. I want to paraphrase one of Darwin's most fiery pieces of rhetoric. He said of these students, quote, "They are as decent as anyone." Do you think they ought to be taken out of college and sent to jail? If you do, then do it. But it is not our job as faculty to do so. If these young people have committed any offense, it is being loyal and true to those whom they love. I wish you all peace, love, and I wish everyone forgiveness and compassion, most especially the young students who are facing disciplinary procedures. Thank you very much for being here and listening. Thank you. We have one more speaker who's, I think, trying to make his way down. Marcel? Thank you so much for gathering. Thank you so much for listening to us so respectfully and peacefully.
Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth Bernstein from the Department of Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies at Barnard. Louder.
Shout.
Elizabeth Bernstein from Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies at Barnard and the Executive Committee of the Barnard AAUP. Thank you all for being here. I would just like to say before we conclude that there's going to be a procession to the Barnard campus right now for whoever is interested in joining us, so we can protest the actions of the Barnard administration in suspending and evicting our students. So please come.
Thank you again for gathering to listen to us speak. I want to repeat that we are here as a coalition of faculty. We are not speaking on behalf of the faculty. Thank you so much, and good luck in class. Thank you.
Everything that was said, I want to highlight that they are silencing faculty as well. Professor Abdou is being blacklisted by Manu Shafiq. Just as much as we stand up for students, we also have to stand up for faculty facing repression by this university. Manu Shafiq, stop silencing faculty. Manu Shafiq, stop silencing faculty! Stop blacklisting faculty! Stop blacklisting faculty! Support Abdou! Support Abdou! Support Abdou! Support Abdou! Support Abdou! Support Abdou! Free Palestine! 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 And you should be, you're a liar! You should be, you're a liar! You set Colombia on fire! You set Colombia on fire! And you should be, you're a liar.
Shafiq, you're a liar.
You set Palestine on fire.
You set Palestine on fire.
Shafiq, what do you say?
Shafiq, what do you say?
How many boots did you lick today?
How many boots did you lick today?
Rosenberry, what do you say?
Rosenberry, what do you say?
How many boots did you lick today?
How many boots did you lick today?
Columbia, we know you.
Columbia, we know you.
You evict students too.
You evict students too.
Barnard, we know you.
Barnard, we know you.
You suspend students too.
You suspend students too.
Barnard, we know you.
Barnard, we know you.
You evict students too.
You evict students too.
Close, divest.
We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest this close. Divest. We will not stop, we will not rest.
Just remember, we cannot let them silence faculty like they silence us, or they're trying to silence us. Stand up for every suspended student, every arrested student, every silent student, but also stand up for faculty as well. Professor Abdul deserves our solidarity. Support Professor Abdul. Shame Columbia for their blacklisting of Abdul. Shame! 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 Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind.
Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind. Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind. Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind. Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind. Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind. Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind. Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind. Amnesty for everyone, no one left behind.
Alright guys, so we are here at Columbia University. Don't forget, smash that like button, share this live stream. I'll try to get to some interviews really soon. So stick around and share the stream. Alright, so if you guys can see across the way, there's the encampment.
We're free in a liberated Palestine. We have news the world too. We hope that you will join us in the Southwest Zone for all of the beautiful things that we have.
Go read a book!
We got people thinking fun. We got people holding on. We got people making art. We got people flying kites. We're trying to work out. And what has this university done in response?
Alright, so there's also a rally happening outside the gates. I will also make my way over there after, but I want to stay here for now and try and get some interviews.
How are you?
Excuse me, hey, are you a professor at one of the campuses? Do you have time for an interview? Really quick?
I would actually. Although I agree with everything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they have. Okay, all right. Because she has. Yeah, right. All right. Thank you. Hey, are you a student here? You have time for an interview? No? Okay, that's all.
You should interview the Cal State people.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I don't want to take away from anybody's business.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Alright, I'll make my way over there. Yeah, Status Coup? Independent channel on YouTube. Thank you. Alright, I'm trying to get interview with one of the professors. They all kind of went across the street to the other campus. So that's why they all kind of left pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think students were not. Hey.
Excuse me. Hey, my name's John. I'm with Status Coup. We're an independent channel on YouTube. Can we do a quick interview?
Because I look so compelling.
Yes.
Well, I retired 2 years ago, so I might not be the spokesperson.
Well, I mean, you're here and you're supporting the students and staff. Yeah. Okay. So, if you want, just introduce yourself and tell me what brings you out here today and why you're in your graduation gown. Yeah.
My name's Kathy Popkin. I'm a professor emerita in the Slavic department. I taught Russian literature and I taught in the Corps regularly. And I'm here because of the unprecedented invitation of the police onto campus to haul out students who weren't bothering anybody. I mean, when even the chief of police says there wasn't anything violent or dangerous going on here, that you really have to wonder, you know, and it was such a, I don't know, flagrant kowtowing to Congress, I guess. And this, I don't know, that in and of itself is enough to make me not be able to even think straight. It's so hideous.
And what are your thoughts about the White House commenting on this and all the claims of the protesters being anti-Semitic?
You know, if you read this thing like the rabbi says, go home, everybody should go home, Jewish students should go home for their safety. He's not a rabbi here. He's not, and he's somebody who is a supporter and actually works on the West Bank. You know, he's got a very long history. So so much of it is being misrepresented, and it's a shame because it's it's volatile enough as it is. I'm sure there have been anti-Semitic words said, and I'm sure there have been anti-Palestinian words said too. Mm-hmm. But I truly don't believe that this campus is hostile to one or the other. I just don't. You know, I've been here for almost 40 years, and it's not the kind of place it is.
And what are your thoughts about how the president and the other staff have handled the protests last week?
Calling the police in says it all. I mean, I think it was. I just think it was like mind blowing. Yeah. And so wholly inappropriate and so really dangerous. And I hope that something gives soon. And I certainly hope that they amnesty all the students who ought never to have been hauled off to a police station. Shameful.
Thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
taking the time. Appreciate it. Have a good day. All right, so as I said, there is a rally outside of the gates. So I'm going to make my way over there to that side. But as you guys know, Thursday last week on the 18th, NYPD got the okay from Columbia University administration to come on campus and arrest 100 nonviolent students, peaceful students who were just occupying the lawn over here. I'll show you the lawn in a little bit, but I want to get to the fence where the rally's happening.
We're probably the only.
Like explicitly, like this is the reason I was not in class. If I'm not paying attention.
Well, maybe they ultimately got depressed.
All right, so I think there was about maybe 50 to 75 protesters outside the gates in support of the students here on campus. Then also, I'm not sure if they're still there, but there were counter-protesters, supporters of Israel on the other side of the building, which you couldn't see. But I did record some footage earlier before this live stream, so we will post that up later. Let's go see what's happening inside. All right, so last week they were on this lawn. Last week they were on this lawn. This is where they were evicted from. And now they have set up their encampment on the other lawn right next to it.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to pass it here. If you kind of circumvent the press, you have to kind of get it.
Okay, yeah.
You're going to have to go around, but you can go around the press. It'll be okay.
Michael's photos just
Everybody here is forget. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's alright. I have to right now.
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy for you. Great.
Are you gonna go back to Ireland?
I don't know. I mean, that's, you know, I'm not religious, but I like the phrase, if you want to make God laugh, come with it. You know? Yeah.
Alright guys, so I'm just waiting around. There's a bunch of press waiting over here too, I guess to go into the encampment. Hey, how's it going, alright? So once we get access, I'll go in. I'm guessing not all of the students are comfortable being on camera, so I'm not sure who's going to want to do an interview, who won't. Also, I will kind of just hang back and see if they're cool with me live streaming in there.
No, I think that just first time I started getting it. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll be right here. John? Yeah.
Alright, so I think one of the students will come back over here and do an interview with me.
Hey. I'll grab a cigarette and I'll be right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually going to leave. Are you going to go to NYU tonight?
I'll try. Yeah. Okay.
I just want to give you a call on YouTube. Okay, cool. Yeah. And also, I saw you. You were singing before getting on the bus. Right? That's right. Can I talk about that? Sure. All right. That's it. Cool.
Okay. All right. You want to be in the sun or in the shade?
Right here is fine. Yeah.
All right.
Right here is perfect. So just kind of introduce yourself and tell me why you're out here in solidarity. You've been out here for how many days?
I believe this is day 5 or 6. Been out here since late Tuesday night, getting the initial encampment set up.
Right.
And I'm here because I'm a human being who cares about other human beings, because I recognize that what's happening in Palestine is a genocide, and because we inhabit a place of such privilege and power that we have no excuse not to be as radical as we can in support of the Palestinian people and in support of all free human beings on planet Earth.
Now, can you talk about Thursday when the NYPD came in and arrested 100 of you guys?
Yeah, so on Thursday, we had the most beautiful time all that morning with hundreds of students surrounding the lawn in solidarity, ready to support us. Manish Shafiq, our illegitimate president, gave the order to the NYPD to arrest all students on the pretense that we had been suspended. This was a beautiful experience for us. We sat in solidarity, we linked arms, and we made the police come to us, and all the way out to the buses that Columbia had so kindly furnished us with. We sang songs of the revolution. We sang spirituals and hymns all the way down to the jailhouse, all the way through processing. After about hour 3 of singing songs, the police got so annoyed. They were like, "Shut up!" We're like, we will not be quiet. We will keep singing until our people are free.
And it's got to be kind of, pretty empowering that you guys started a growing movement of campuses all over the country are now setting up encampments. How does that make you guys feel?
It feels amazing. It feels really fucking wonderful. And it's just another confirmation that the people, when united, cannot be defeated by any institution, by any empire, by any slander. We understand what it means to stand up for what's right. And we understand that the institutions of concentrated and coercive power will always be here to try and stand in the way of the beautiful things which we, the people, fight so hard to create.
Absolutely. I want to ask you, you got one more thing?
I just want to say to the people of Princeton and of South Carolina and of Yale and of the New School and of NYU and of Boston, I believe, as well as any of y'all who've joined out there, we see you, you inspire us, you make this far more beautiful by your presence, and you make it so much easier for us to win this fight here by your presence. We love you and we appreciate you and all the hard work you're doing.
That was great. I want to talk about the media and how they've been portraying you guys as being anti-Semitic. What's your response to that?
Well, the corporate industrial single party two-wing system of global empire and hegemony has many resources in the media industrial complex. They manufacture our consent by putting out false narratives, false flag campaigns that paint us as being the bad guys, when in all evidence they're using violent and coercive force to silence us. It's not something that the good guys do. So when I see corporate media go on about how we're anti-Semitic, I would point them to our strong Jewish contingent, all of the Jewish students who have stood out against Zionism. We want to thank JVP, who've been here holding it down and who have been active in our security team to keep people safe and to make sure that, in addition to no anti-Semitism coming in from the Zionists against the anti-Zionists, there's no Islamophobia coming across, no abuse coming across for our Muslim students. That's something that's been severely overlooked, grievously overlooked.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you would like to say?
I have never been more confident in this movement. Before we were arrested, it did seem somewhat tenuous. There were about 100 of us out here on the lawn. And then when we were released from jail, we were greeted with smiles and with exultation when we learned that people had stormed the second lawn, that Reverend Dr. Cornel West, presidential candidate, had jumped the fence in solidarity with the students. And we have never, as a movement, had this much power or momentum. Columbia is not in a position to negotiate. We, the people, will have our demands. God is our witness. We are in the right. Hallelujah.
That was beautiful. One more thing I have to ask about the demands. I know it was posted up there. Can you just kind of say it out loud?
Absolutely. Columbia has already, in a show of weakness, conceded to one of our demands, which is for divestment, transparency in all investments Columbia has. It will now make these public for future movements to use against the institution. Our other, far more important demands are, first and foremost, divestment from all military industry held by Columbia University, amnesty for all students involved in this and in other pro-Palestinian demonstrations, and in all future incidents, they will keep the NYPD off of our campus, away from brutalizing our students as happened Thursday. These things will come to pass through our hard work, through our determination, through our love and radical solidarity with all free human beings on planet Earth. So I invite you to come along with us, make some history.
Do you want to give your first name? It's up to you.
My name is I Am.
I Am?
I-A-M, all caps.
Cool. Nice to meet you, Ian. Thank you very much.
Bless you.
You too.
Thanks for being out here.
Absolutely.
I'm pushing a little bit.
All right, so looks like they are letting press in now.
I'm not sure I can take about, so I need to get some sleep during the season. Yeah. Okay.
It hasn't been the most stressful night.
My roommate slept out last night.
Yeah.
And they got to come out like 3.5 hours of sleep. Yeah, I saw them both this morning.
¿Cómo te sentiste con la invasión de Biden de $30 millones de
Hi. Yeah, I'm here. We're here. No. Like, oh, there. Okay.
I'm okay. I'm just here to de-escalate.
First time here?
No, I'm from back. These are blankets.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome back. Good to see you.
You know where I should drop these off? Just in the middle.
all over everything, you know. You know that documentary that she did?
There's something on there. We haven't locked down. Like after I left. They're now. Cops are in jail a little bit. Not showing up. Schools have just got ended.
Just the bathroom.
Okay, welcome back. Do you mind if they come and like review right here?
Oh, good. Yes. We just want to talk to Sheree.
Thank you so much.
I'm only here to do the escalation.
Hi, is this your first time here?
No.
Come on in. Welcome back. Good to see you. Is this your first time here? Awesome. Community guidelines. We are all agreed to follow them in this hospital. Keep each other safe. Please let them know if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Hi, first time here? Welcome back. 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 Hey, pizza. First time here? Welcome back. First time here? Welcome back. Hi, first time here? Yeah. Welcome back.
I'm sorry, give us 1 second.
I'm sorry. I'm totally on your place. My instrument.
No, it's fine.
Alright, so there's a long line of press trying to get in here, so not sure how long it's going to take. But if it's going to be a while, then I will step out and maybe just try and do some interviews out here.
Are you sure?
It's in the center. Right. Hi, first time here? Right. Oh, like.
Sorry, can I have your, I don't know. No, I mean, there are...
It's really beautiful.
That's all that I know. And I actually
Anyone else?
Awesome. So,
Yeah, with the lot.
And are you freelance or you staff writer?
Yeah. I mean, I'm with them.
Okay, great.
there are more in the car. Welcome back, Kristen here. Welcome back, Kristen here. Welcome back, Kristen here. Welcome back.
What's your...
Hi, how are you? Oh, you know it's going. We've got a big crowd. I work with anyone media training.
This person's media training.
It seems like hi, come on in. Oh, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
It seems like he's
Oh, thank you so much. Through our guidelines and yeah, absolutely.
We need more media training.
Hi, I'm Sophia. Yeah, that's totally fine.
No longer essential.
Alright, let me just set this up. So just to introduce, actually, let me go on this side because this light is better here. There we go, that's perfect. So just introduce yourself and tell me why you are out here in solidarity with,
Hi, I'm Sophia. I am a Columbia Law student. I am here because we are fighting in support of the Palestinian people and those who are being murdered right now in Gaza. I think a lot of us are really horrified on Thursday to see our peers get arrested, fighting for those principles that we believe in, and to make sure that we actually hold our school accountable, not only for its mistreatment of our students, but also because we want to know where our tuition dollars are going, and to be aware that we have no idea of where that money is going to or what government is a really, really horrifying realization. And not only for there to be transparency and amnesty, but we want to make sure that our school divests from those places that we are not, that we don't have any say in, and to make sure that students actually are given a say in where our tuition dollars are going.
Absolutely. What are some of the other demands besides divestment?
So we have divestment, which is our big one, transparency of the funding, and amnesty of our students, and make sure protections for the students who are protesting, to make sure that we are allowed to vocalize our needs and our desires throughout all of this. This is a designated free speech zone on Columbia's campus, and the fact that this has been curtailed to this extent is like truly absurd, especially given Columbia's history and claim to being a place for free speech and protest. And so all we can hope is that they kind of are amenable to this, and that there's a sense of accountability throughout the university, that they provide support for their students and are actually listening to our demands.
I want to ask you about the media's portrayal of this protest here and the claims of everybody being anti-Semitic. What are your thoughts on that in response?
I'm a Jewish student. I have a lot of Jewish student friends who are here right now. I find this one of the most safe, supportive places I've been. We have Shabbat, we have Havdalah service. We're talking about Passover Seder plans. It is a very explicitly supportive zone of people from all backgrounds and religions. I think that it's really, really distressing to hear how the media is portraying it. I think there's a big conflation of the protests that are happening outside the gates and those that are happening inside. And even though the protests outside are in support, and we're very grateful for those who have been showing up and showing support for our cause, there's sometimes the individuals and the individual comments that get tossed in that get conflated with the message. And those are distractions from what we're asking for. And the message at the end of the day, which is just support for the Palestinian people and asking our school to be held accountable, and is not and this is not antithetical to being Jewish or to the Jewish students on campus. I do understand why Jewish students would feel like scared at points, because I know that there are comments outside the gates in particular that make it scary, but I know that this is a very safe space and that nobody here has any ill will towards any Jewish student on campus. And so I wish that that was better represented. And the fact is, this is such a supportive place where like we all help each other out, everybody feeds each other, we take care of each other. I was sleeping out here in the rain, and they'd go around putting umbrellas over everybody's head and like tarps to make sure all our stuff was dry. And just that level of love is something that is unnatural. And seeing this as some place that's full of hatred or anything else is like just so antithetical to everything we're standing for.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for taking time. Is there anything else you would like to include?
No. Free Palestine. Divest. Everybody should divest. Please start your own encampments. It's really wonderful to see all the schools.
Well, that's another thing. You, I mean, after last week, it's got to feel empowering that you set up a chain of like all of the campuses across the country now setting up encampments.
It's incredible.
How does that make you feel?
Oh God, it's wonderful. It's so inspiring. It's like one thing to have us here, and there was days where we didn't know what the school was going to do or shut us down, and now it's like it almost doesn't matter because it is such a beautiful movement, and no matter what happens, just seeing how this has inspired so many students, both in terms of just like political education on a campus level and having people know that they can and should hold their administration accountable and be transparent with where their money is going is so important in and of itself. And I am like overwhelmed with the feeling of support and love and admiration for all those schools that kind of went and championed this and moved forward and gave us support, and we want to give them nothing but love in return. I have friends in Paris who are speaking of schools like trying to think about encampments there and all over, so I'm hoping it goes international.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We can only just see.
That would be great. What do you believe this is a turning point in the past 7 months? All the protesting all over the world. Do you believe that the college campuses is where it's going to be a turning point?
I think that this is a disappointing answer. I think there's been a lot of turning points. And I think that every single one of these has inspired a different demographic and a different group of people. And I think that college students were inspired at some extent, but this is a whole different level. And I think that especially when we talk about like college age voters and those who grew up at these schools, I think that it is a real shift. And I'm hoping that it empowers people to really push for this, not only on campuses but elsewhere, and in their votes and how they spend their money, and personal divestment. I think that people didn't know that much about divestment previously and what it definitely meant. And so I think that this is going to be a big moment. But I think that like the big idea of a movement is that everything builds on itself and will continue beyond this, and has been decades before this. So we're just hoping that incremental change, and maybe this is going to be the big thing, but I believe that no matter what, this movement will keep growing and flourishing and will cause substantial change. And so I'm hopeful.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm losing its name. And if you're
wondering, I'm so sorry. I just
voters from Siam, but you also grew up at the
That would be great. Do you remember the press? If you wouldn't mind waiting over here, they're taking credentials. Okay, so you can just talk to them here.
Is Michelle present?
Are you him? He's got it, yeah. The blue crowd, yeah, she's also.
She's with you? Okay.
We're together.
Awesome. So we have masks in there if you would like one. When you come in, please read through the guidelines as when you enter the space. You know, we all agree to them so we can keep each other safe. Please ask if you have any questions. Awesome. So when you come in, please read through the guidelines. If you have any questions, let them know. When you enter the space, you agree to follow them so that we can all keep each other safe. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, is this your first time here? Oh, welcome back. Sorry, I stepped on your toes on that one. I'm gonna go run and get more masks.
Okay.
People who want one.
Oh wait,
We're waiting to be let in.
yes.
Fabiola Galindo.
Oh, really?
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Is this your first time here? No. Okay, welcome back. First time here? No. Welcome back. First time here? Welcome back. First time here? First time here? Welcome back. First time here? Welcome back. Hi. We have a press meeting on here for our press liaison. Oh, no, we'll have someone like escort you and answer your questions. Okay, what? A press liaison? Yeah, so right here they're taking your information so they can put
Have you been here before?
Yes, I was here so long. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Okay, if you mind, this is like our walkway. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for your patience.
I know, we just have a deadline in if I can. I know.
Hello.
We're
with News Nation.
Okay, great. We have our press liaison taking a list of people, and they're going to be answering your questions. Just give them your information.
So we have to talk to the press liaisons?
I did not make anything.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for understanding. And if you could clear this area, this is our walkway, so
Okay.
you know,
Sure
it doesn't
thing.
get clogged up. Yeah, excellent. You want to get it?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I did get the okay to go onto the encampment, but they don't want me on there live streaming because they're concerned about students' faces and more students being suspended. So they want to avoid all that. So I'm not going to be able to get on the encampment while I'm live. Maybe I could, if I end this live stream and I do some recording, I'll be sure to not get any faces. I could get in there, do some interviews. Let me just see if that would work. Alright, so right now what they're doing inside is a teach-in. Not sure what the subject is, but let's go check out the rally. What's going on at the gates here. Don't forget, guys, smash that like button, share this live stream. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. We are out here on the ground almost every other day, covering protests, cover-ups, all different stories, and nobody else is doing the work like we do. So subscribe to this channel. Looks like there's something's happening right now. I'm not sure. I don't want to go outside the gates because then I'm worried I won't get back in. Of course, since I got here this morning, there was NYPD and riot gear, hundreds of officers standing around. Not sure if you guys know, but also in New York City, New York University and the New School have also set up encampments in their colleges. I will try and make my way over there. I'm not sure if I'll get there today, but also University of Michigan, Yale, so many other colleges across the country are setting up encampments on their campuses. Alright everyone, so I'm going to shut this live stream down so I could go inside the encampment. I'm going to record some stuff and then we'll post it up later. So thank you all for tuning in. Sorry it was a short live stream, but I think we got some, those students were great that we spoke to. Yeah, so let me go inside and see what else I can get. And trying to think what else is going on. Thank you for any super chats. Thank you to those who shared this live stream. Thank you to our members. We cannot do this work without the support from our members. So if you would like to support us and the work that we do here at Status Coup, please become a member. Go to statuscoup.com/join. Sign up as a member for $5 to $10 a month. Comes out to like 16 cents a day. Also, if you can't, please subscribe. This way you get notifications for when we do live streams and when we do post videos. So yeah, that's it for me today. I am signing out and have a good day, everyone.